what to look for in toxic people, what to watch out for with before going in and making a friendship. What do you look out for in bad relationships and friendships?
Yeah, I think, any relationship, it takes time, right, for certain things to get exposed. I always say, like, everybody's perfect at the beginning, in business, if you're dating, in intimate relationships and friendships. But I will say, before you enter something, if if you can look at someone's values, right? If you can somehow see that, maybe it's from afar. Because I will tell you this, when the values are different, the relationships will never work at some point. Because you believe in something they don't believe in. You stand for something they don't stand for. It's not going to work at some point. Once you get into a friendship, I would say there's a lot of things I can talk about. But number one is, it's not a two-way street.
Mm.
So if you're in a relationship, and when I say relationships, I mean all encompassing friendships, businesships, all of that. If you're in a relationship and it's a one-way street, that is a toxic situation. And even though that person might not be toxic, I love to say, like, there can be good people that aren't good for you. Like, realize that. And it's not reciprocated at all. And I'm not saying it's the same level as maybe what you give, because that's not fair, but it's not reciprocated at all and there's no effort, then that relationship needs to probably come to a dead end. And the other thing I would say is, when someone, like to use the word gaslights, or when someone manipulates you or takes advantage, it's the better word, of your forgiveness. I'm a firm believer of forgiveness. I'm a firm believer in chances. But what I'm not a firm believer in is allowing someone to choose to make the same mistake over and over and over again. And so if you're seeing that, then at the end of the day, and some people might not want to hear this, it's no longer on them. The ball is in your court because they have showed you who they are. And maybe your vulnerability, or maybe your voids in your life, or maybe your insecurities, or maybe, you're so wrapped up into what they maybe first gave you that you're only seeing them for who you want them to be. But sometimes you have to see them for who they truly are. And so I could talk about this for hours, bro, but those are some things that I would say.